What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the very first episode of my new series, Championship Challenge, which is a series where I attempt to climb the Double Battle VGC in-game championship ladder to see as far as I can go. This is the in-game system, guys, and if you're just joining us now, my name is WolfeyVGC, and I've been doing a lot of guides on competitive Pokemon. I'm a VGC player. I really love VGC, and yeah, I've been doing a lot of guides, and I haven't been doing a lot of battling, but I recently took the team that you can see on my bottom screen to the London International Championships, and I don't know, I really loved it a lot, and so I thought I'd like show you guys kind of how it works. This is actually a super interesting team for my opponent, and a lot of Pokemon I don't see very often. So we've got Incineroar, Dragonite, Celesteela, Mimikyu, Golduck, and Magnezone. Magnezone is actually a big problem for this team, not gonna lie. So there's actually a lot of really interesting Pokemon here. I think I'm gonna lead with Muck and Salamence because I like that here. And in terms of other Mons, Magnezone actually looks pretty good here. I do have to watch out for that. He could have random Earthquakes, and he could have Incineroar is obviously like pretty bad for Magnezone, but he doesn't have a Tapu, so I don't necessarily need Tapu Bulu. I think I'm gonna leave Tapu Bulu on the bench here because he's got double steel and a fire type and a flying type. So no Tapu Bulu, and I guess if I don't bring Tapu Bulu, I should bring Magnezone and Poly. Yes, I think that's pretty solid. In terms of what I want to do this matchup, use Muck. I want to use Muck a lot. I think Muck is pretty good here. But yes, obviously I'm just starting out. I'm kind of considering streaming while I like ladder to kind of get my ranking a little bit higher, so I play higher ranked opponents. I wasn't able to test Battle Spot before, like even when I was training for the tournament, because I didn't have my Pokemon in game, and it took a little bit to get, and I also didn't know what I wanted to use. So now that I have Pokemon in game, I really am excited to try out Battle Spot. I always thought Battle Spot was pretty fun, and yeah. Okay, so he leads off with Incineroar, Dragonite. Incineroar gets Fake Out, Dragonite gets Inner Focus. He could also have random Z moves. I think that's like a very real possibility. I think this turn what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Poison Jab into Incineroar, and my Salamence should be faster than that Dragonite, so I'm going to go for a sub here. If you're interested in seeing more about this team and knowing about the sets and why I chose what I did, I've done a team report, so that's currently online. And as long as he doesn't double into my Salamence here, I think I should be in a very nice position. Incineroar is a cool Pokemon. It's a cat, it's a wrestler. Its hands are kind of like, come on, like, I can take you. As you can see, my trainer is looking very stylish. I've done a lot of customization on it. And, okay, does anyone think it's weird that Salamence can fly without beating its wings? Uh-oh, this could be bad. This could be very bad. Okay, let's see what he does. So he doesn't protect. Okay, so he goes for a Blizzard and a Cross Chop. Okay. He's going to do huge damage with Blizzard and Cross Chop. I don't even know if Poison is good here. I think it is. No Poisonous Hacks. I want to go ahead and break the Multiscale. So I'm going to go Shadow Sneak into Dragonite and Devastating Drake into Dragonite as well, because it seems like my opponent's not somebody who's going to have Protect. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah, this is kind of why I thought that maybe I should go ahead and like play first, like get my ranking a little bit higher, because I don't know, I think low ladder is fun. I think low ladder is pretty interesting, and like you can see some fun stuff. But yeah, I don't know, it's definitely not my favorite. So I'm gonna use Shadow Sneak, break potential Multiscale. Yeah, I was like, wow, why is it lagging? Does he have like a berry? But no, it's my Z move. So actually, I really like Devastating Drake as a Z move. I think it looks beautiful. I'm curious as to why they chose for the attack to be purple. As you'll see in a second, I believe the dragon that comes out of Salamance's mouth? Out of his whole body, really. It's purple, you see? I don't know, it's just weird because I guess it's fair, I don't know. Anyway, Dragonite's gone. It's out of here. Poor Dragonite. That's kind of how I feel. Devastating Drake is pretty good with Salamence because it doesn't drop your special attack, unlike Draco Meteor. And he goes for an Earthquake. So I knew there was going to be random Earthquake. I like 100% knew. And Muck shouldn't take too much. Might activate my berry. No, not going to activate my berry. Okay, cool. So Menstill is behind a sub. My opponent's taking a decent chunk of damage at this point. I do need to watch out. Politoed can deal with that Incineroar, but I need to watch out for like a potential Golduck in the back. Yeah. Blizzard Dragonite, man, that's definitely something. I think Muck is interesting. Okay, watch Muck's body. Does he have bones? Mimikyu, okay. Mimikyu. Does Muck have bones? I don't know. I think I'm going to double Mimikyu, break the disguise, and then hopefully Poison Jab to take it out. I don't want a Draco Meteor just yet because it'll mean that my Mence is stuck with like reduced special attack behind a substitute. I think that I should be able to live anything from Incineroar. Maybe not a Z Fire move. He's not doing a ton of damage with his attacks though. Oh, Incineroar's not Fire type. That's why Cross Chop didn't do anything. That's why Cross Drop didn't do anything. Mimikyu, a cool Pokemon, but its disguise is gone. Okay, Play Rough into Mence. The Mence's sub is gone. Well, that's just very, very unfortunate. Salamence no longer needs to hide behind its teddy bear. Its life form. Uh-oh. I bet this burns. I bet any amount of money this burns. I 100% believe this is going to burn. Oh, did it burn? Did it burn? Did it burn? No. Well, I'm really sorry. Wow. Shows what I know. Shows what I know indeed. Anyway, Figgy Berry is really cool. It heals 50% thanks to Gluttony. It's a pretty cool tech. Life Orb Mimikyu is... I don't know the type chart. I don't know the type chart. I thought it was super effective. I guess it was still my best move. I thought it was super effective. I don't know if Flamethrower will KO. Is something gonna get KO? I think that thing is bulky. I think I'm gonna double it. I don't really feel like messing around. It doesn't look like Incineroar can touch my Mence anyways. I don't think this KOs. Shadow Sneak is a really weak attack. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I'm really sorry. I don't know my random Mimikyu calcs. It seems like a Poison Jab doesn't do that much. Neither should Shadow Sneak, but I guess not. Anyway, this is probably gonna be another... Does anyone know what this does? It looks really cool, I'll tell you that. Darkest Lariat? I think that's the one that ignores defense. Changes in my defense stat. I think it's like the signature move, like the arrow move from the Rowlet. Celesteal is the last Mon here, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think I'll go ahead and do... I think I'll knock off Celesteela and Draco Meteor Incineroar. I think that's a solid plan. If you guys don't think that's a solid plan, I don't really care, because I am in control and you are not. So we're playing by my rules right now. Ah, it wasn't a solid plan, it wasn't a solid plan, it wasn't a solid plan, it wasn't a solid plan. What does that do? It gets Skull Bash? What am I dealing with? What am I dealing with? That's not what I expected. I'll tell you that much. Does Devastating Drake use a PP from Draco Meteor? I think it does. Did not know that. That's really interesting. That's super interesting. Did not know that. Okay, Draco Meteor should take out Incineroar here, so that thing is gone. Draco Meteor is also purple. Has it always been purple? I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. Anyway, Incineroar is down, leaving the battlefield. Skull Bash, I hope this looks cool, okay? Celesteela sucks. That's what I'm getting from this. Celesteela is not a good Pokemon. Anyway, we're going to wrap this one up with Thunderbolt and Flamethrower. Even at -2, I expect Thunderbolt plus Flamethrower to KO. Flamethrower should do like 20, and Thunderbolt should pick up the rest. It might even do more, honestly. Yes. 20, a little bit more than 20. Yeah, a little bit more than 20, and then Thunderbolt will pick up the KO. So that was a good game, too. I'm really sorry, I didn't pay attention to my opponent's name, but yeah. Solid game nonetheless. We'll do one more, because we're having fun. Paul. Good game, Paul. Keep improving, man. It's a cool team. It really is a cool team. And I definitely got lucky with that double Blizzard miss. Turn 1. Turn 1, Dragonite, having absolutely no fear, launching a Blizzard. I feel like it's weird that Muck I think Muck actually should be able to dodge more attacks than most because he has no bones. No. So, like, I feel like with no bones, it's very easy to dodge. Do you guys agree with that? If you have no bones, like, what are you supposed to aim? Like, I'm trying to think of the visual I have in my head. Like, he has no bones! But then he has teeth, so I guess he must have bones. Are teeth bones? Or are they something else? I don't want to be trainer, I want to be totem. Are teeth bones? I think teeth are bones. Bones. I'm pretty sure teeth are bones. So I guess Muck must have bones. But then, okay, next time Muck is on the field, watch him. Because he, like, his body is very gelatinous. He's got a very gelatinous body. The way that he moves, it's very fluid. It's very aesthetic to watch. No one can fault Muck for the way in which he moves. My only question is, does he have any bones? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Because, like, I just want to, like, I guess why I'm confused is, like, ooh, that's a high ranking. Who is this? Canada, Ontario. Nate. Nate from Canada. And he has, like, okay, this is a solid team. I'm really glad that we have this one on camera, on stream. Marowak, Mence, Porygon 2, Gigalith, Tapu Lele and Kartana. So I think I like the same lead here. Looking at this, Kartana is actually a problem for the team. Muck is pretty good because the Tapu Lele, Porygon 2, and Marowak all just like being hit by knockoff. And Muck is one of the things that Kartana can hit. If it has Sacred Sword, it hits 1, 2, 3, 4 for a lot of damage, and Immense isn't that bulky, so it can like hit Immense for a lot as well. So that's something I need to watch out for. Politoed's definitely gonna be the third here, and then the fourth is either Magnezone or Tapu Bulu. Both are good versus Immense. Neither are good versus Marowak. Both are pretty good versus Porygon. Both are good versus, or like decent versus Gigalith. Both are decent versus Lele. So the only question is, how am I gonna get rid of that Kartana? Magnezone's a lot weaker to Marowak. And I don't really need Magnezone here because Magnezone is pretty good. Magnezone's a lot better versus Gigalith probably has Heavy Slam. Do I want Magnezone or do Bulu? I'm not sure Bulu. I need to be super careful about that Trick Room core. Trick Room is going to be really problematic here. Yeah. I'm also pretty weak to that Salamence. I'm actually very weak to that Salamence. Oh my goodness. Hopefully he doesn't bring it. Hopefully he shows mercy and does not bring that Salamence to this battle because I don't really have anything for it. Ah! Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, cool. So he's either Scarf or we're speed tying. I didn't learn anything this turn. All I learned is that it could be Scarf, but it's more likely than me a speed tie. Who is the Z move? Mence could have the Z move. This should raise its physical attack. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. So this turn, I want to get greedy and go for an attack with Muck. My other option, I either attack into Salamence, expecting it to Draco Meteor into my own Salamence, but I think that's not too likely. I need to be very careful with Muck this game. If I lose Muck, I think I'm going to be in a really bad spot. So I think I'm going to protect Porygon and go into Bulu. Sorry, or protect Muck. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe, okay. I definitely want to do... That Salamence really is a problem. I think the safe play here is... Okay, no, I'm attacking with... I'm gonna go over to the Mence. Knock off into running out of time and bring my own Mence into Bulu. I'm trying to cover a Marowak switch as well. I don't think it's super likely that he switches to Marowak, but I think there's a chance. And I just don't want to let Marowak get in for free, because if it does, that's part of the reason why I want Mence off the field as well. And also part of the reason why I'm going after his Mence is because it can't heal itself in the grassy terrain. Yeah, I should have protected. Oh, I have a feeling I know who that's coming into, because I don't think he'd Draco Meteor if it was going into my Tapu Bulu. That's super important. I knew I should have protected. I knocked off too. It was like just a bad move all around. Let's see. Yeah, I think that means it's going into Muck. Yeah, oh no, I knew I should have protected. I will be living this, but I'm taking a lot more damage than I would like, and yeah, that's overall just a bad position to be in. 212 all the way down to 61, and I take way more damage than I needed to, and I think actually Porygon 2 is very likely to Ice Beam this turn, in my opinion. Yeah. Oops. Knockoff gonna do very little damage because Salamence doesn't have an item. Oh boy. Try attack. Okay, so maybe it doesn't have Ice Beam. Into Muck. Whew! He knows okay, so this guy is aware that Muck is the threat here. That went really badly. I lost a lot of... I knew I should have protected Muck. I think he doubles Muck again. So I'm going to go for a Leech Seed into Mence. He could double Bulu, though. I think my opponent has, like, a pretty high ranking, so I think there's a good chance he's actually, like, pretty skilled. Definitely a rough position to be in. I need to get rid of his Salamence as soon as possible, but I just didn't bring a lot for dealing with it. So, let's see. Ideally, he could Flamethrower or Fire Blast into my Bulu. That would be bad. Draco Meteor is good, so that goes into Muck. It doesn't mean Muck is susceptible next turn, but... So it was a good play from my end, it just didn't work out at all. Why does he want to get rid of Muck so bad? That's my real question. And is it bad if I let him get Muck? I think it is. Tapu Lele in the back. That's what he has in the back. So I might want to switch Muck here. Okay, so here's the situation, guys. He really wants Muck gone, but the problem is I don't have anything that can really... deal with what he has. Like, oh wait, this is 4 times his balls. I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna have to be very careful about that Tapu Lele. -1 Poison Jab is not gonna do a lot either. That's why I needed the Leech Seed residual damage. So he goes for Draco Meteor. He does connect. I don't know if I'll live Draco Meteor plus Tri Attack. I think I might be able to. I'm pretty bulky. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna live. I don't think I'm gonna live after that. That's really bad. Okay. Leech Seed comes out. This time connecting. Poison Jab getting a poison would be pretty big here. I'm so weak to that Salamence. Yeah, this is bad. Poison Jab, not going to do anything. Still no poison. Okay, that's really bad. That's really bad. 45 all the way down to 0. Okay. So how am I gonna win this one then? Slash, am I gonna be able to? I don't think I brought the right Pokemon. I think I'm in like very deep trouble. Tapu Lele in the back could be really bad. Oh, he also has Kartana. Okay. So this is in general just looking very difficult for me, but I'm still gonna keep fighting. I need to start taking KOs. If I can take 2 KOs, I'll be in a better position. And I think there's a good chance he has Marowak back. Marowak back, Marowak back. Yeah. If I can mitigate the damage that Porygon 2 does while doubling it to the partner. Okay, so Salamence is out, so something's eating a Scald, and ideally it's going to be not Kartana. Okay, I think I lose for sure. I don't see any way, unless I can burn with Scald. I haven't gotten any secondary effects from Poison Jab. That did a lot. Wow, Kartana is very frail. I can't get through this, man. What is going on? He does have Ice Beam. That's very bad. Okay, I think that's game, maybe? Game, maybe. Ice Beam, Tri Attack, yeah. This is looking pretty rough. If I lose Politoed, I'll lose. I wanted to call him predicting me to protect, but I just couldn't. I couldn't take the risk. I think protecting both might have been good. Okay, so he protects Kartana. So, I needed to wait for Grassy Terrain to end. That was the other thing here. So I'm gonna go for a Leech Seed. Hopefully, okay, so it does connect. Oh man, this is just rough. And he's going for an Ice Beam into my Politoed. Okay, so I could have switched there. I think I actually have to allow him to Leaf Blade my Politoed, unfortunately, and he probably wants to Ice Beam my Tapu Bulu as well. So overall, this is really looking bad. If I knocked off the Eviolite from the Porygon 2, I would have been in a slightly better position because I could have hit it with a Devastating Drake and done a lot of damage. But in this situation, I think I'm in such bad shape that I have no choice except to let him go Ice Beam into my Tapu Bulu and Leaf Blade into my Politoed. Because I need the Intimidate in order to survive, and I'm just hoping. This is really tough. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, like, I see no reason for him not to Ice Beam this slot. Unless he wants to double Poly. If he doubles Poly, it could be okay. Or if he wants to switch Porygon to get rid of his Intimidate drops, but yeah, overall, it's just looking really bad. Let's see. So he goes for Leaf Blade, so he's not falling for that. 197 all the way down to 45, so I will survive that, and that's why I needed the Intimidate, as you can see. Healing back up to 94, not going to be a lot, but I will take a KO here, so that's one down. A burn would have changed things a lot, but I'm not complaining. Obviously, it's hard. So Ice Beam is going to come out, but who into? Ideally, this is Politoed. Ideally, he doubles it to try and catch the Mence. He does. Okay, so he wants Mence. He wants to catch that switch in. Freeze, not going to happen, and Porygon 2 not going to heal any health at all because of the fact that Grassy Terrain is now gone. So he's got Mence and Marowak in the back. Oh, he could have Lele. If he has Lele, I think I lose. Let's see. Mence and something. Damaged Mence and something else. Ooh, I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. He has Mence, either, and then like, okay, Mence is what comes out next. I have an idea. Okay. Politoed into Bulu. And then Devastating Drake into Mence. And here's the idea. Either, I feel like if he wants to... I don't know if he wants to risk a speed tie. I'm hoping that he doesn't want to risk a speed tie, so he either protects or he Drake goes into Poly. We know he's not Scarf, so we know we are speed tying. And if this works, then I should trade my Mence for his Mence. I'm trading my Mence for his Mence. The idea with the reason I didn't just Draco Meteor is one, it can miss, and two, it would KO through Protect thanks to the fact that he already had a lot of damage. So the idea here is that he probably is Ice Beaming my Mence with his Porygon 2, but the reason why I switched Politoed out is because one, it would take a Draco Meteor from that Salamence, and number two, I'm now in a position where I will bring Politoed in on the other slot. Porygon can no longer protect itself, and Politoed now has the Ice Beam on that slot, has the Leech Seed. So Politoed is now healing HP. I did recover Porygon 2, but I'm not too concerned about that in the long run. And if this is Marowak, I think I have a chance. If it's Tapu Lele, I think I lose. But if it's Marowak, I think I have a pretty good chance. Marowak. Okay, here's the plan. I need to call whether or not that Marowak protects itself. Does he go protect Trick Room? Does he go protect Trick Room or does he just attack? That's the question right now. I think he goes protect Trick Room. I really do. I need to call this. He's got to be afraid of Scald, right? I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go all in then. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna assume he goes protect Trick Room because I don't think he thinks that I can stop it. So if he goes, we need Marowak to protect here. It's got to be afraid of the Scald, right? Marowak protecting itself and Porygon 2 going for a Trick Room is what I'm expecting. But it might not happen. Nice. Okay. Good. I'm encoring Porygon 2 to prevent it from setting up Trick Room because now it's locked into Ice Beam. I'm going for Substitute with Tapu Bulu because I didn't have anything better to do because I don't like my Hornleech won't do that much damage. He's now forced to use Ice Beam into either my Tapu Bulu or my Politoed, even better. Ideally, this doesn't freeze, but it's not the end of the world if it does. Rain stopping is bad. I will admit, rain stopping is bad. However, we're now in a nice position where... Okay, rain stopping is actually pretty bad, but because Marowak protected itself, I think I need to take KOs. I think that's more important right now. And this is why the Leech Seed was so crucial. Why switching Politoed out was so crucial, because now Politoed's healing HP, and Politoed isn't really the... Like, I'm not worried about Politoed, you know? Leech Seed, Encore, both into Marowak. Start getting chip damage to that Marowak, and healing Tapu Bulu as well. So now both my Pokemon are healing HP from both of his Pokemon. Encore gonna lock that Marowak into Protect, which is pretty nice. One sec. Ugh, I always miss Leech Seed. Okay. One sec. Okay. You want me to do?
Sure.
Yeah.
What are you showing?
We're doing laddering.
Laddering?
Yes, we're doing so. It's almost, this game is almost over. We just have to figure it out. It's a little bit tough. So we have a duck. That guy's a duck.
Who's a duck?
Porygon 2 is a duck.
Porygon, yeah.
Yes, and they also have Marowak.
Yeah, I know him. He dances.
He does dance a little bit. A little bit. He he does dance. That's right. A lot. Yes, you're right. You're 100% right.
And you're using Politoed.
Politoed and Tapu Bulu. Okay. I didn't see if
Are you winning? Wait, is this the game again?
What game?
The Pokemon game.
This is online, so we're playing against another person.
Just kidding.
And I didn't see if Encore ended. I don't think it did though.
Encore means you can't leave, right?
Encore means you can't. You have to use the same move over and over and over again.
Oh, I thought you can switch out. What's the one you can't switch out?
Shadow Tag. I don't know. Mean Look. There's a couple moves that do it. Okay, Marowak's protecting itself. Dancing a little bit. We're gonna see if I miss the Encore. I don't know. Scald. If this burns, that could be good. There we go.
How does a water attack burn?
It's called Scald, so it's hot water. We never had one before. Yeah. Woo, that did a lot. Ooh. Okay, great. Yes, which is nice. We don't feel bad about that one.
No, we don't. Who are you playing against?
I don't remember his name.
Oh.
But it's some guy online. Awkward, very awkward. This is cool because, like, we were at a disadvantage the whole game, but we managed to pull it back just thanks to some good play.
How are you at a disadvantage?
I brought the wrong Pokemon and I lost kind of one of my crucial members right away.
Who?
Muck. Muck was just out of here.
Not Muck.
Not Muck, indeed. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, Porygon.
But we got rid of Porygon, which is nice. Yeah, I don't think that like we were able. Yeah, his legs were definitely out of here. And now this should be a 100% win condition because unless he gets double protect. Actually, I don't know. I think this one's over because I can just Encore him forever, which is nice. That doesn't mean anything.
You're Encoring him.
I'm Encoring. So what happened is the crucial turn here was he was under pressure, and so he used Protect to shield himself. And when he protected, I doubled into I attacked the partner to prevent him from doing anything.
And you knew he was going to protect, so you did Encore.
And then once he protected, what he was trying to do is while Marowak protects, he was trying to get the partner Porygon to set up Trick Room, which reverses the speeds, which meant that Marowak would then be able to move first, and so it wouldn't have to worry about Encore. But instead, we Encored the partner to force it to attack again, so it couldn't reverse the speeds, which then meant we could Encore the Marowak, and then we got them both trapped.
Okay.
And now it's over.
Encore is a Tapu Bulu move?
No, it's Politoed. Tapu Bulu has Leech Seed.
Okay.
Yes.
Which is the sprouty thing that gets you more HP.
Exactly. So what Leech Seed does is it says at the end of every single turn, you get some they'll lose 1/8 or I think 1/8, and you'll get it's 1/8, and then you get 1/8. Yes. But that game is over. So thank you. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this battle video, I
liked it.
Okay, yeah. If Aaron likes this video, please make sure to leave a like. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I might go ahead and do some laddering on my own so I can play, so I can get a little bit higher on the ladder so we can play.
What's laddering?
Playing off camera to get my ranking higher so that we play better people. Oh, thank you. You want to say hi to the Turquoise? We loaned it to somebody. Somebody was being Rapunzel for Halloween, and they needed a lizard, and so she was in my room, and so she got Rayquaza. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Anyways, we gotta end this video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to and we'll see you next time for the next episode of whatever the heck I call the series. Bye.